Over the last few days, Fortnite has caused a bit of a stir in the community when in the most recent update, a bunch of players discovered that skins have been restricted. Skins are now restricted based on the age rating system that they just introduced for creative and battle royale. And a lot of people are very concerned, but I'm here to give you my opinion. And actually, my opinion kind of pissed off a lot of people. So I feel like I need to clarify what I think about this whole situation. So let me give you the basics real quick. Fortnite now has age rating on all modes. So any mode in Fortnite, whether it's battle royale, an LTM, or a creative map, will now be rated E3, E7, E10, or rated T. And I think there's nothing higher than that. I don't think they're planning to allow adult rated content, but that's basically what's happening. Based on those ratings that the maps get, some accounts cannot access those maps, and even some countries have stricter restrictions on what kind of violence and rating is allowed. But that wasn't the thing that pissed everybody off. It was the fact that skins also got age rating, and any skin that has like a grenade attached to it or a gun, as you can see, I have some grenades on my hips here on the Raptor skin, that would make the skin not usable in any mode that's not rated T, right? So if it's rated E, you can't use that restricted skin. I believe in total 7% of skins got restricted, but also loading screens, some sprays, things like that also got restricted. Now, let me first thing, calm some people down. Let me calm some people down real quick. If you play battle royale, mainly battle royale, this would not affect you in any way, right? All battle royale modes are rated T. If you play zone wars, box fights, anything that has guns and shooting and eliminating in that regard, it's also going to be rated T. Now, I will say this, some of the ratings are not correct. For example, Rocket Wars, my map, is supposed to be like rated T, but I've seen it rated E7. I've seen it rated E10, and I've also seen it show up as rated T. So it's kind of confusing. I don't think they have the whole system kind of figured out. BR mode is rated T. So like anything that kind of resembles that, where, you're shooting, zone wars, box fights, it's all going to be rated T. And on those maps, none of your skins would be restricted. But on maps like Only Up or social maps, or racing maps where there's not any killing, some of your skins, you'll show up as a default if you go in there. That pissed off a lot of people. Obviously, they spent money and V-Bucks on those skins, and now they can't use them. And I kind of understand, that they would be angry. I'm pissed off a lot of people because I think everyone's overreacting. I will say this right now. I think that comment of me saying that people were overreacting might have been a little bit not sensitive to the people that don't have as many skins, or if their favorite skin got restricted. I really need to kill this guy, man. So I do apologize for that comment, but I still think that some people went a little too crazy. And let me explain why I was thinking that in the first place, right? And I'm going to talk about why Epic is even doing this, or why I think Epic's even doing this, but it's pretty obvious. But the first thing is Epic's main source of revenue and money that they make is from selling skins. Like, that's how they make most of their money. I don't think that they're going to intentionally grief and ruin the way they make money by nerfing skins and having a bunch of restricted skins, right? After a lot of people started complaining, Epic made a statement saying that they've actually made two statements. The first statement was that they're going to be updating any of the skins that are restricted, so that when you join a game mode where they're restricted, which, by the way, not a lot of game modes, are E for everyone. Most of the top maps are rated T, or should be rated T. So they could edit this skin to where if I joined a rated E map with this skin, it would just remove the grenades. So the skin would still be intact. It would just remove the grenades. A lot of the skins that are rated T, they just have like a gun on the hip, some ammo attached to them. It's like pretty easy stuff to fix if they wanted to. Now, some people were happy with this, and some people still think that, they bought the skin the way it looked and they don't want it changed in any way. I'm going to give you a nice answer, and then I'm gonna give you a mean answer, right? The nice answer is that you're allowed to be upset and you're allowed to give your feedback, right? Because I think Epic, you know, they want feedback, and they've done a decent job of listening to feedback, and we're seeing that with the reaction to this. That's the nice answer. The mean answer is that Epic can take away all your skins. You don't actually own the skins on your account, and they can do it without any reason. In the terms of service that we all signed when we played this game, we don't actually own the skins that we purchase. Like, at any point, they can choose to remove a skin, change a skin, and they don't have to offer refunds, but it's good if they do because it builds trust with the community. So that's the I saw a lot of people saying, like, you know, that they wanted to sue Epic because of this and they have a right to their skin. The reality is that we don't actually own the skins that we have. Like, that's just not the case. Epic made a statement that they're going to change the skins over the next year, but then they made another statement that they basically apologized and said that this announcement didn't really hit the mark and that they were going to think of better solutions for the skin situation, and they will let us know before the live event. And this is the first time they actually referenced the live event that's going to end OG Fortnite. So they've officially, I guess it's official, right? Everyone knew it was official, but now it's official as of, you know, Epic actually confirming that there will be a live event at the end of the season. So what could this change be? So a lot of people had a lot of really good suggestions on what Epic could do for the skins. Let's say you're running a skin that's rated T and you're on a rated E map. Instead of making the skin turn into a default when you join that map, it could be that it turns into a default for other players around you, but not for you. Like, you would still see your skin the way it's supposed to be shown. Other players would see you as a default. Now, me personally, I don't even like that solution, because if I pick a skin, you know, I'm picking it so that I can look cool or look a specific way, but I also want other people around me to see the skin that I picked. I don't want them to see me as a default if I pick a rated T skin on a rated E creative map. But it's still it's still a better solution than you just showing up as a default for yourself and for other people. So it is something. It's definitely better than their first idea. The second idea would be that only players that are supposed to be on rated E, like only kids, will not see your skin the way it's supposed to if it's rated T. So if you're on a kid's account, you would see the rated T skins as defaults, but if other people around you are adults, they would see the skin the way it's supposed to look. That was another solution that I think is interesting. I just don't know, like, legally if that makes sense. And now I'm gonna talk about why Epic is even doing this, right? Epic, first of all, does not want to get sued. They've already been sued for the, you know, FTC guidelines around purchasing V-Bucks. They don't want to get sued again. Fortnite is becoming a platform, right? They're making it into a platform with these creative maps and UEFN. Some people don't like the direction of that, and I respect that opinion. Like, if that's how you feel, like, that's a very valid opinion to have. Like, you might be worried Fortnite is becoming too much like Roblox. Maybe you only care about, you know, just maintaining the current game and not making it to a platform. But the reality is that Epic they're trying to make Fortnite a platform. There's been some leaks recently posted by HypeX about the Lego collab, about how it's going to be a really big deal. People are saying it's going to be an entirely, like, new game, not like just a game mode or a map. Like, it's going to be a whole experience. Last I checked, Lego specifically is extremely child friendly. You know, we're talking about Lego here, right? Very, very rated E for everyone. Oh my god. Will you let me pop it? Damn, I got him. So yeah, Lego's rated E, and I'm sure as they're bringing in this, like, Lego and whatever else they have cooked up, they need to follow certain rules about ratings. And if they want to open up the possibility for more collabs like that, both on the younger side and maybe even on the older side, if they decide to do more mature themed games, and I'm not talking weird mature stuff, I'm talking about, like, you know, if you're gonna bring blood and gore into creative, maybe there has to be an adult rating for some of these maps to exist, and for them to even allow anything like that, they have to have this rating system in place. So there's sacrifices that are going to be made when it comes to skins and like everything being like more open and fluid. But I think people complaining about the skin stuff, it kind of worked, because now they're really going to try it. Because at first, I guess the way they implemented it, it was kind of very like sloppy. Not a lot of communication. They just kind of rolled it out. No blog post really explaining it. A lot of people were confused. A lot of people thought that their skins were just banned and they couldn't use them, when in reality you can still use all your skins in like 80% of the modes in Fortnite, plus all of Battle Royale, all of, you know, Save the World and whatnot. Now, there were rumors that the live event was going to be rated E and not T, and that's a little bit concerning too, because like, you know, you want to be able to choose whatever skin you want for your live event, and you don't want to be like if your main skin is restricted and you can't use it for the live event, that'd be kind of lame. You know, a very easy solution to that would be to have two playlists for the live event, one that's rated T and one that's rated E. That way, if you want to, you know, use the rated T skin, you just join that one, and it's your friends can join you too. It's the same live event. Like, they could do that. But the point I'm trying to make is that because people are complaining and people expressed how much this means to them, even though I initially was like, man, everyone's overreacting, it has worked. Fortnite has made two statements, and I think they're going to think of some smarter ways to roll out the skin change, where it's not going to negatively affect people. You're not going to feel cheated on the V-Bucks that you spent. You're not going to feel like your main skin being restricted is going to hold you back. And I think that's a good thing. I think it shows that, you know, they're still listening. They still make mistakes, because in my opinion, they could have communicated this much better, because a lot of people started panicking very fast. But yeah, no, overall, I don't think we have too much to worry about. Like I said, V-Bucks is Fortnite's #1 way of making money. So I don't think they're going to mess that up, even for some ratings. They're going to figure out the least intrusive way to bring this to the game. Bro really wanted to pop the chug jug, man. I can make it trap tower, guys. What do you think? Trap tower? Let's see what kind of players we're working with here in the end. Dude, I want this last player to be like a bot. Like, not an AI, but a bot. He's gliding. Wait, he looks like a bot, bro. He looks like a bot. This might actually work. I got another trap. Okay, this might actually work, bro. Wait, what's he doing? No! Why would you do that, bro?